Hello, I'm Courtney, what's up? And today I'm going to be talking about fanfiction. So I feel like this topic is rarely discussed on BookTube and like YouTube. And I feel like it should be talked about because fanfiction exists and I'm not going to deny the fact that I have read it. I've actually written 2 fanfics and they're on Tumblr. You can go check them out. Like, they're both Percy Best. One's a Christmas one and the other one was one about after Percy and Annabeth came out Tartarus. One of the things that I love about fanfiction is that it's a way for people to express their love for characters and write their own story about favorite fictional characters we have, and also share their theories through fanfictions. Like, I cannot tell you how many ACOWAR fanfictions I've read. Like, people have so many great theories and they'll write them in a fanfiction and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just so good! I think fanfiction should be more appreciated and talked about on YouTube and BookTube because fanfic writers exist and they put a lot of hard work into their writing. Like, I follow a lot of fanfiction writers on Tumblr and they put in so much hard work. Like, there's this one fanfiction that's like 70 chapters long. It's called A Court of War Starlight, and literally the girl wrote her own rendition of ACOWAR. Like, it's like a full book. And it's amazing. I love fanfiction. I think it's great. I read fanfiction a lot and I have struggled with fanfiction though. There are bad sides to fanfiction. I will say that. Like, you have to stay away from like the really inappropriate stuff because fanfiction can be tempting. I'm not going to deny the fact that I have been tempted by it before and have read bad stuff from fanfiction, but I just like have to stay away from that because there is some good quality, well-written fanfiction on Tumblr, so that's why I only read my fanfiction on there, because there are some amazing writers on Tumblr. Now, I know that there's fanfiction.net and Wattpad, and honestly, I don't really like to use those. I like to read my fanfiction on Tumblr because I just think the best fanfiction's on there, but I have read fanfiction from Wattpad, but I just haven't had like good experiences with Wattpad. Like, I've just read really sad fanfictions on there and I don't know, I just don't like it. I'm not a fan. And fanfiction.net, honestly, a temptation. I think that's where you find like a lot of bad, inappropriate, and poorly written fanfiction. So I don't recommend going there because like fanfiction.net has some really dirty fanfictions on there. And I know on Tumblr there's probably like really bad and inappropriate fanfiction on there too, but I think the difference between like Tumblr fanfiction and like fanfiction.net Wattpad fanfiction is that like a lot of the fanfiction writers on Tumblr like actually want to be authors. Like, I know there's one fanfiction writer I follow, Banana Annabeth. Her name's Ashley. Go check her out. She writes like some of the cutest Percy Best fanfictions in the world. She's like writing her own novel and her writing is beautiful, and I know if she ever publishes her book, it's gonna be beautiful. So a lot of them want to actually be writers, so when you read their fanfiction, it feels like I'm reading a story, and some of them are they're just so good. I'm proud to admit that I read fanfiction and that I love it, and that's why I'm making this video, because I think it's important to give credit to those wonderful fanfiction writers and just talk about this, because I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, and I was like, now's the day to do it. But I love fanfiction, specifically Face Sand and Percy Best. Oh my gosh, I've read so many good fanfiction about those two. I've also read fanfiction about Elaine and Lucian. I've read fanfiction about Allied and Lorcan. I've read fanfiction about Adam and Ronan. I started recently reading fanfiction about them, and they're just like the 2 cutest guys in the world. I love them. But I will warn you though that the Tumblr fanfiction writers that I read at least like to write about angst and sadness, and it's like, why would they do this to me? Like, it's so sad. I've gotten emotional over fanfiction before, I'm not gonna lie, I have, because it just feels so real, and it's like, it feels like I'm reading it from the book. There's so many fanfictions where I'm just like, this could like be in the actual book though. Like with Face It, there's so much fanfiction I've read about that where I'm just like, this could have happened in Akamath, or this is gonna happen in ACOWAR. Like, I accept it 100% because fanfiction writers, they just write so well and their theories are so good and they're just amazing, okay? But I hope you all enjoyed this video. I just felt the need to make this because I've never have watched anyone talk about fanfiction before, so I just felt the need to discuss it and share with you all that I do read fanfiction and that it's okay to read fanfiction as long as you don't get tempted by it or read anything really inappropriate, because that stuff does exist and you don't want to get near that because that is very bad. If you all want some recommendations on some really good fanfictions or really good fanfiction writers, let me know in the comments down below, because I follow a lot of fanfiction writers on Tumblr, so I can give you plenty of recommendations. And if you have some recommendations for me, please let me know. I always love discovering new fanfiction or new fanfiction writers, so let's just give each other all the recommendations. And also follow me on Tumblr. I'm always active on there. I also post Golden Death stuff up there. Golden Death stuff is going to be coming up very, very soon. I'm going to be making a video about that. So make sure you're following me on Tumblr, because that's where the first chapter of Golden Death is going to be on. So go do that. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I am Courtney. I'll see you all next time with a new video up soon. So I will see you then. So bye! Yo!